Hey guys, so I am so excited to film this video for you. I used to share so much on my page about crystals and things that I was really into, and then I kind of just stopped talking about that stuff. Like, I'm still really into it, but I just kind of stopped sharing that and just kind of focused on the anxiety posts. But I've had like so many questions and messages from you guys, like still asking me like, do I still use crystals? What do I think of them? What are my favorite ones? And I was thinking like the perfect video would be a video to share my favorite crystals for anxiety with you. So I'm really excited to do this video. Like, this is super fun for me. Whether you're into crystals, whether you don't know anything, I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope it will explain a little bit more about crystals for you and how you could use them to help with anxiety. I have all my crystals lined up right next to me. I'm just gonna grab them at random and I'm just gonna tell you more about them. So the very first crystal I want to talk about is rose quartz. This is a gorgeous crystal, like look at that. And this is a huge one that I have. This was probably the first crystal that I ever got, but not this exact one, but it was the first one that I added to my collection probably like 10 years ago, just over 10 years ago. This crystal is connected to your heart chakra, and it's a beautiful crystal for helping to open up that heart chakra, and it can help to aid in emotional healing. So if you're going through something really emotional, going through a really hard emotional time, this is a beautiful stone to keep close to you. It's also a wonderful stone for attracting love into your life. So a really good thing to do with rose quartz is to hold it in your hands. Of course, they're not all this big. It might be easier to use a small one, which I actually have right here. This one is like a little baby one. I don't even know if you can see that. So that one I like to keep in my pocket or my bra. And you can obviously get ones that are, actually, you know what? I have another one right here. This one, but this one is attached to like a stand. So I usually just keep this like, just kind of sit this on my desk, but you can get ones about this size that you can hold in your hand, or you can hold this one, whichever one feels best, and you just hold it in your hand and you repeat positive affirmations related to love. So you could hold this in your hand and close your eyes, and you could just take some deep breaths and you can say it out loud or say it in your mind, and just say something like, I choose to love myself, or I am worthy of love. I am worthy of attracting love into my life. I am worthy. Like, you can just end it right there. I am so worthy. Like, there's so many different variations in that. One might just pop into your head. You just say what feels right. But that's just a really beautiful little practice that you can do with rose quartz. So the next stone, I'm gonna just see which one I grab, is this one. So this is clear quartz. I think this was the second stone that I added to my collection. I guess I'm kind of going in order. I don't remember the order of the other ones though. This is the perfect beginner crystal. So if you know nothing about crystals and you're like, I don't know anything, I don't know where to start, I don't know which one I should get first, you might want to start with this one. This crystal is known as the universal crystal, which means that it kind of does a little bit of everything. It's known as the master healer. It's wonderful for enhancing the properties of your other crystals. It's a really good, beautiful healing stone. It removes negative energy. It helps to clear out blockages in your body. I really love this one for anxiety is because it's very soothing and cleansing. It helps to just kind of balance your energy, and it can also help to balance your emotional body. So it just helps to kind of balance out your emotions. So a fun little thing to know about crystals is that when you go to like a crystal store because you want to go pick up some crystals, often you'll be drawn to certain ones, and they usually say that when you go to a crystal store, you'll naturally just know which are the right ones to pick out. So the ones that you are drawn to are ones that you may just want to pick up, like even if you don't know what they're for. Like, oftentimes I'll pick out crystals, go home and read up on them and like learn about them, and I'm like, oh my god, that makes perfect sense for my current situation. So one example of that was I was at a crystal store probably about just over a year ago, and I was really drawn to this little guy. This is a tree agate. I don't know if you can see that. If I go too close, it doesn't show you properly. This is a tree agate. I had no idea what this one is good for, what its properties were, what its benefits were. And then when I went home, I did like a bunch more research, and it came out that this stone, this little guy right here, is known as the stone of inner peace, the stone for inner peace, and it's used to help calm your nerves. So I was like, whoa, that's like pretty cool, because I remember when I was out that day, I was feeling kind of like my nerves were kind of frazzled. I was feeling a little bit anxious being out. And then I ended up picking up a stone that's specifically to help with that. So something that is good to know is if you combine your tree agate with your clear quartz, these two stones together can help to deepen your meditation practice. So that's just a fun fact. I noticed that I have crystals all over my place. Like I have them on my desk, I keep them on my yoga mat, like I have them everywhere. I have them in my bra, in my pockets. And one thing that I noticed is that I'll often lose them and I won't know where I've put one. And when I'm going through like an anxious or stressful period, this one, like even if I haven't seen it in weeks, I'll just like randomly find it. It's like I'm always like meant to find this little guy when I'm stressed. He's one of my favorite ones. So the next crystal that I love for anxiety is one called Carnelian. Now I have like maybe a few different ones of these. Like this is just one of them. This is like a very pale like orange color. I don't know where they are right now. Like I said, I sometimes lose my crystals. I don't lose them, I just misplace them for a little while. So these can be like super orange, these can be more of a brown color, they can be more red. Because carnelian ranges in color from like red to like orange to yellow, this crystal is connected to your 3 lower chakras. If you don't know anything about chakras, don't worry. It's basically just like energy pathways through your body. When all of your chakras are perfectly cleared out and aligned, that's when you feel your best, that's when you're most relaxed. So basically, your 3 lower chakras is in the base of your spine. It sits here in the next one sits in your stomach, and then the third one is here in your solar plexus region. So the one at the base of your spine is your root chakra. That one is, the color red is associated with that one. The one in your stomach is your sacral chakra, which is the color orange, and then your solar plexus one is yellow. So this stone relates to all 3 lower chakras. So this is a wonderful stone for helping to balance out those chakras. So a fun fact about this is it's actually often called the singer's stone, because so many singers, actors, writers, just people that are super creative actually carry one of these around. If you know the singer Adele, I mean, who doesn't know Adele? This is apparently her favorite gemstone. It's wonderful for just boosting creativity, for helping to ease nerves and anxiety. That's why it's one of my favorite anxiety stones. And what I really love about this is it helps to balance that root chakra. Now, when your root chakra is out of alignment, that's when you feel really ungrounded. It's when you tend to just worry all the time. You feel just totally off balance, like your mind just feels totally all over the place. So it really helps to balance that one, which helps to ease feelings of anxiety. And then of course it helps to boost your creativity, so you feel more confident to do those things that you want to do. It can also help to remove any blocks that you have regarding creativity, like if you have writer's block, or your mind just feels like it's not working. It can really help to get the creative juices flowing, and it can also help to bring out your playful side. Carnelian is also connected to rose quartz, so you can actually use this in conjunction with rose quartz. If you're laying down and doing a meditation, you can place your carnelian and your rose quartz over your heart, and it will help to balance your emotional energy and your sexual energy. So I think you guys are gonna especially love the next one, because I know a lot of you have trouble with sleeping. I'll get to that in a second. So basically I swear to you that when I'm making a video, that is one word. It's not a word that I ever use in real life, but when I make a video, I'm always like, basically. I have to watch that. Like when we're nervous, or I don't want to say I'm uncomfortable. I've gotten a lot more comfortable chatting to you guys, but I feel like when I'm on video and like I know that it's recording, it's just like all these words come out that I would never normally use. So this is Amethyst. This is connected to your crown chakra, which is the chakra that's at the top of your head. Once you do things to really get this chakra into alignment, open it up, that's when you start to become more connected to the universe, to your spirituality, to a higher power, if you will. This one is wonderful for just helping you to be more connected to the universe, helping you to manifest more positive, good energy into your life. It's really good for helping you to sleep. If you struggle to sleep, you can put this in your pillowcase, and it's supposed to help with insomnia. I've tried it before and I slept really well. And it's also good for if you get a lot of like tension headaches in your forehead or like in your like just around this area. You can actually just take it and like rub it on your third eye right here or on your forehead, and it can help to relieve some of that pressure. Apparently it's really, some people swear that it helps with migraines. So I love all of the crystals that I've showed you, but I especially like have a special place in my heart for this one. And this is Citrine. You can see it from the side. So this one is called Citrine. This one is amazing. This one, I actually had this one with me through some of my like roughest, toughest, hardest anxiety days when I was having panic attacks all the time. I would go out, I would put this guy in my bag, in my pocket if it fit, and when I was really anxious or like I could feel a panic attack coming on, I would just hold on to it and like feel its energy. This is actually a very powerful healing stone. It helps to release like blocks of like negative energy, like stagnant energy in your body. It helps to soothe your body, soothe your emotional body too. It helps to relieve anxiety. But to be honest, what this stone is most well known for is it's known as like one of the most powerful manifesting stones. So this is the guy that you're going to want if you want to manifest something specific into your life. Obviously you have to do it from a place of good intentions. You can't just be like, oh, I want a car, and like be in a bad mood about it, or like, oh, I want this, or like want that. You have to do it from a place of gratitude and love. So basically you will hold this in your hands, and you can do it during a meditation, or you can just hold it and just take some deep breaths and just ask the universe for whatever it is that you need at that time. It doesn't have to be a material thing. Whatever you're needing in your life, just hold onto the citrine, take some deep breaths, and just ask the universe to help you out. So last but definitely not least, I spoke about this one in my IGTV vlog that I just put up recently, maybe like a week ago. This is the biggest one of all. This is Selenite. This is such a beautiful, amazing crystal. This one is self-cleansing. Basically, what is up with me? So you never have to cleanse this one. You don't have to put this in salt water. This is just a self-cleansing stone. So if you wanted to, you could just you get some like selenite grids that you can lay flat like this, and then you can lay your crystals on. I can kind of do that, like they stay. So you can just like line your crystals up on it, and then it just helps to cleanse your crystals that way. Or you can just keep your crystals like in its vicinity, like just keep them around it. This will help to cleanse all your crystals without you having to soak them in salt water or put them in the sun. So selenite is connected to your third eye and your crown chakras. It really helps to open up those chakras and invite in like good, like clean, beautiful energy. It's really good at removing negativity and like negative energy in your body and in your surroundings. So if there's a negative person in your midst, then keep some selenite on you. It can really help to protect your own aura against that negative energy, so it doesn't kind of penetrate you, especially if you're an empath and you tend to absorb everyone's energies around you like I do that, and it's very, very draining. This is really good for helping to align all the chakras, removing negative blocks in your body. A good thing to do with selenite, I mean this one is huge, you do get smaller ones, is to just hold it at your heart. You can lay down flat and put it on your heart, or just hold it there and just take some deep breaths and just meditate with it. It can really help to deepen your meditation practice. So guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more crystals or gemstones that you know, like if you know a lot about them, or if you have some that you know help you with anxiety, I would love to learn about them in the comments. I'm sure we all would, so please leave a comment and let us know. I'm always open to learning more about crystals. If there's any that you think that I should definitely add to my collection, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, let me know as well. I would love to keep making videos like this. If you have any requests for other similar content or any other kind of video that's just kind of random or fun, let me know, because it's just I just really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will chat to you guys soon. Bye.